Like this? Okay, good. Aim Reem Reem Aim Gleam Sohum Hamsa Sivaso Madhgre Madhagmarvayum Hasom Praktamarvayim Sahom Swarupa Nirupane Hetime Guruvesi Anna Purnamba Daitam Sri Amrudanandana Saraswati Sri Guru Padukam Pujyame Tarpyam Namam Aim Reem Reem Aim Gleam Sohum Hamsa Sivaso Sri Amrudanandana Saraswati Sri Guru Padukam Pujyame Tarpyam Namam Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnu Darivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadaram Dhyaye Sarvvighnopaşante Akajana Padmarkam Gajana Mahanitam Anekatantam Bhaktanam Ekatantam Upasme Ganananva Ganapatingavamahe Gaving Gavinam Upamastravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmana Brahmanaspadam Anasrunman Uti Visdesadanam Om Sriman Mahaganadhipati Namam Dhyayamin Om Srim Ring Kling Glaum Gam सर्वजनम मे उस्माने स्वाहा ओम ह्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गम गणपति वरवरदम सर्वजनम मे उस्माने स्वाहा ओम ह्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गम गणपति वरवरदम सर्वजनम मे उस्माने स्वाहा वेरी सुभाषित check the YouTube and right remove that comment please okay so in this series where we are continuing the secrets of secrets for upasakas mentioned in Lalitha Sahasranama. Today's satsang is mainly focused on that. In the previous two satsangs, we have already covered certain words. Out of 365 lines, each line Upanishad, that one which makes you sit close to God. So in each and everything, Vishnu Sahasranamam, Lalitha Sahasranamam, Devi Kavacham, if you go deep into the meaning, she is very clever. She won't give the key so publicly. She will put it in as a secret. In all the scriptures, everything is Goda Gulfa Korma Prishta Jaishta Pradhanvidam. Goda. Always deep inside. Even the world which you are seeing, if you are carried away by the external features, you can never understand the deeper aspects of the nature which corresponds to mother. That is why they say in each and every scriptures, go to the inner meaning, not the meaning, inner meaning, including Saundarya Lahari, which Shankaracharya has written on mother. Actually, mother has written on herself through Shankaracharya. That is a better way. And her inner beauty is described in that 100 slokas. Any stotram. The principles of life. Having said that, that is why in Lalitha Sahasranamam, in the Falasruti, it is described, if you understand the meaning of one word in Lalitha Sahasranamam and try to implement that in your life, the phalam you get Even Lord Shiva cannot explain. That's the greatest benefit you get by Lalita. We already covered certain basic aspects of like Sri Mata, Chidagnikunda Sambhuta, Devakara Samudra. All these are explained in the previous Satsangam. For your benefit, we are going to share that video again with all the people. But right now, we'll continue, and this is never-ending process. We'll continue that series of explaining the inner meanings of Lalitha Sahasranama. The first one is, as I told you, the body parts we should not focus. That's why in Devi Kavacham, Skanda Shashti Kavacham, Ganesha Kavacham, any Kavacham, it focuses on the body parts, including the Rudrahomam, which we have done. At the end, we focused on the body parts. Tvache Swaha, Tvache Idannama, Pashvyabhyagam Swaha, Pashvyabhyagam Imannama. That means, whatever the instrument has been given to you for understanding yourself and through you, that Supreme Almighty, that instrument is also she, this body. In every part, externally it may look like flesh, bones, mucus, blood, but internally it is the power, Shakti. That is why Sri Vidya is called Shakteya Upasana. Shakteya Upasana is misunderstood thanks to certain Western world. Only certain, not all. They think it's a different thing. But Shakti Upasana means if I am lifting my hand, I need power. That power is Shakti. And I'm understanding the power in me, around me, in everything around me, particularly in females. And I'm bowing my head to that power. That is called Shakti Upasana. So, having said that, it is not the body parts we need to focus. Lalita Sahasranamam, I'll give you a homework. You go back and look at all the Lalita Sahasranama lines. Each one, a certain section they have, it has been divided. One section deals with the external so-called body parts of the formless entity. So-called body parts of the formless entity through which we receive certain instructions. Second set, Mahasakti Kundalini Visatantutaniyasi. It focuses on Kundalini Shakti. How do you activate that Kundalini Shakti and what are the benefits? Like that, each one is a section. Try to identify those sections. You'll be wondered. So, in that first part where we are focusing, there is one line, Ashtami Chandra Vibhraja Dalikastala Sobita. In the Suktas, it is said Chandrama Manasojjata Chaksho Suryo Ajayita. It again connects this body parts to the planets and to all the nature around us, which is also again another form of Goddess Mother. Mind connects us to Moon. Chandrama Manasojjata. That is why Paurnami, we always recommend one puja. In the night time between 9 and 12, go outside. Of course, this is winter. Here we can't go outside. But if it is possible, go outside. Okay? Collect 3 or 4 people, like-minded people who won't gossip. And then take a silver vessel of milk. Add 2 spoons of honey and a pinch of edible camphor. Mix it, put it directly under the moonlight between 9 and 12. Otherwise, you come here, this side. No disturbance on the right in front of me, please. So, and then you recite Lalita Sahasranamam or Vishnu Sahasranamam. That's all. The lunar energy will fall into the moon, and drinking that milk, lunar energy will fall into the milk, drinking that milk will solve your problems with the mind. So, now this body part, mind, is connected to the moon, and they are expressing mother's forehead is so beautiful. Ashtami Chandra Vibrada Dalikasthala Sovita. 15 phases of moon are there. They are called Tithis. 7 this side, 7 this side. 7, 7, 14. The center one is the 15th one. So Saptami, 7. After that, Ashtami. Then Navami to the 15th one, Paurnami or Amavasya. So Ashtami is the balancing of this waxing and waning moon. That moon energy is balanced in on Ashtami. On the same day, mind is also, on the same way, mind also should be balanced. What should be balanced from? If you take symbolically this first set of 7 as materialistic life, and this second set of 7 as a so-called spiritual life. What I say particularly so-called, because you may think this is spiritual. You may think Havan is a spiritual. Spirituality is something else. But whatever you do, that is spiritual. Okay? These two should be balanced. And this center, Ashtami, is your life. You should be balanced between spiritual and materialistic life. You cannot lean too much on this side. You cannot lean too much on this side. That's why in the next line I'll explain Varnashrama Vidhayini. We are not monks and saints in Himalayas. We have family, husband, wife, children. I need to allocate my time intelligently and try to focus on both. If too much work is there on materialistic side, okay, get up early. Do your sadhana there. Don't lean here and say, excuse, oh, I got so much work, I need to take care of my children, take care of my husband, wife, job. No. This also should be there. At the same time, don't keep on doing puja, forgetting your family. This is also wrong. He says, like my forehead, which is equal to the 8th phase of moon, which is a balance between spiritual and materialistic energy, you should balance between the life I have given to you, which is samsara, the life in which you are trying to see me or experience me, that is spiritual, closing your eyes, meditating, whatever it may be. Both you need to balance. How can I? That means 12 hours I do puja, 12 hours I take care of family. It's not like that. Okay, you do puja for 2 hours or 3 hours, that's fine. But the balance time, the leftover, whatever it may be, 22 hours or whatever it may be, in between, I need to focus on mother. Suppose this is water I'm drinking. Normally, I just drink water because I'm thirsty, right? Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. This is water, Nara. In this, Vishnu is there. Vishnu is appeasing my thirst and so saying, Krishna Arpan. Krishna. This is balancing the spirituality. Materialistic. But I involved Vishnu in my water. While eating, aham vaisparao bhutva prananam dehamatritaha annam parabrahma surupam. It may be vegetable fried rice, biryani for external people. For me, as a spiritual person, materialistically, this is biryani. Spiritually, Annam Parabrahma Surupam. This is the one which gives me life to enjoy this beautiful world created by herself. This is how I need to balance. If you are busy with the meeting, between the meeting and the meeting, say one mantra. Aim Reem Kleem Chamundai Viche Kleem Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi. We are sitting down. Jai Gurudeva. Om Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. There are so many ways where you can blend spirituality. We are cheating ourselves by saying we are very busy. That's why in Telugu, Kuchunte Ramamayam, Tintunte Ramamayam, Padukunte Ramamayam, Ram Ram Ram, Ramasita, 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 Ram Ram Ram, Rama Rama Rama, Rama Rama Rama. Can you not say that? While eating Ram, while sleeping Ram, while drinking Ram. You're doing all these things, but you are not missing that connectivity. We are excusing ourselves by saying, I have a business, I have a meeting, I have a product release. Please, Lord, let us not cheat ourselves. I have been a lot of time telling, कोई जब तुम्हारा हृदय तोड़ दे तब तुम मेरे पास आना प्रिय मेरा घर खुला ही रहेगा तुम्हारे लिए अभी तुमको मेरी जरूरत नहीं बहुत चाहने वाले मिल जाएंगे. She is singing for you. Still, because I am mother, don't forget you will become 70 like this. At that time, this product and project and your company may not come to your help. Your family also may not come to your help. The balanced life which you have been doing when you are young, that will come to you. Is that clear? So now wake up and find the balance between the spiritual and materialistic life. That's why she has told very much in the beginning. All the initial thing which you have to do, very simple, directly connected, she has told in the beginning. All the difficult thing, Pancha Yajna Priya, Pancha Preda, Manchachayini, very difficult, which we have explained last Satsang. Pancha Yajnam is very difficult. That she has told in the last, because at that time you can solve that. But right now, try to strike a balance between the life given to you and the spiritual life. And then the next one. So this forehead is described. After that, some more parts are described. We'll come to that every line. God permit, I'm going to explain. But right now, whatever mother gives me direction, we already made a list of all the names which have come to me last night, and that is the lines through which mother wants to teach you. There is one line, Lakshya Roma Lata Dharata Samunneya Madhyama. Here also, in Lalitha Sahasranama, there is, in every stotra there is called Chandas, meter. So, 8 letters, 8 letters. That's how you have to cut. Sri Mata, Sri Maharajni, Srimat Simhasaneshwari, Chitagnikunda Sambhuta, Devakara Samudita. It goes like that. If you follow the chandas, at this point, Lakshya Roma Latadhara, Tasamunneya Madhyama, perfect chandas. But there is no meaning. Tasamunneya, there is no meaning. There you have to break the chandas. That's fine. And recite Lakshya Roma Latadharata Samunneya Madhyama. The ta, you need to put 9 and 7 letters. Which means, in everybody, there is a hairline going from the chest to the navel. So, what a poetic description. The beauty of her waist, the formless entity, the waist. I'll come to the meaning later. Formless entity has got a waist. And she is, of course, Jagadeka Sundari, Chatuddasa Bhuvanadishwari. Nobody can, be equal to her beauty. So her waist is very small. Zero pack is also not matching to her. They wanted to find out where is the waist. Fortunately for all of us, we don't need to search like that. Very much visible like this, right? But her waist is very much secretive. So, Laksharoma Latadharata. What is the Laksham? What is the aim? Adharata. For this hairline, which is compared to a creeper, let us find out the root of this creeper. Maybe that may be the waist. Laksha, that aim. Romalata Adhara. Romalata means hairline. Adhara means base. They found something. Oh my God. Oh, this is the waist. What will we get by knowing the meaning? Okay. All the ladies, can we follow that exercise and diet and become like that? At least some useful use is there. Very much difficult, most of us. But what can be tried is going to the inner meaning. This waistline, that is where the Manipura is created. Actually, Manipura is situated. Manipura or any chakra is logically existing, physically non-existing. We all know all the chakras. If you just close your eyes, vertically you draw a line, horizontally at the navel you pass a line, both will intersect at a point. Around that circle, you imagine 10 petals, and that's called Manipura. Meditate on the energy point. That's so. It's your personal thing. But that center is known for power hunger, which is giving to ahankara, ego, hatred, vengeance, and actually makes you perish. The ego, power hunger. So that means they're comparing that weight with the amount of power hunger. Even though she is supreme, Maharajni, empress, but she's so soft and kind-hearted, there is no power hunger. It's okay. Even if we cheat ourselves by saying, Amma, I'm very busy, Amma, I forgot to tell your mantra even minimum number of time. That's fine. But don't forget, if I forget to give you the breathing, then you won't be there to do the rest of the life. She'll tell her in herself, she don't tell you. But we should not make her tell openly, then we can't bear. Lot of problems will come. So, he says, Laksharoma Latadharata, the purpose of the Sri Vidya Upasana is to keep this waistline small. That means the hunger power. Whatever it may be, you may be a Mahashodasi Upasaka, you may be a big guru, but then, because I am in a guru position, I tell the people, but once I leave this place, I don't keep them in my mind. Their life. But if I am power hunger and they keep on thinking about why they are not listening, I will not be there for my life. That's why you need to keep this intensity of power hunger to a very small level. And what next line? Laksharoma Latadharata Samunneya Madhyama Stanabhara Dalam Madhya Pattabandha Balitriya. Again, is this flesh they are describing? The physical breast they are describing? No. This is compassion. Poshana, they say in Telugu. What do you say in Poshana in English? Nourishment. Nourishment. She is the mother of the entire universe. How much she is nourishing, right from the virus to the big elephant, in between the small human beings. That comparison is the Stanabhara Dalan Madhya. That means that compassion is heavy. Let us not focus on the physical part. That heavy compassion makes her waist form 3 foldings. You see the 3 foldings in the waistline? And they compare that 3 gunas and 3 kalas. So going to the inner meaning, if we keep our ego to the minimum, and if we keep our compassion towards our family, to our society, towards everything around us, including small creature, then we'll have power to have the same attitude in all the three kalas, Bhuta, Bhavishya, Vartamana, same peace of mind. And we'll be free from all the trigunas. There is no guna. It's natural. You don't appear to be good in the name of society. Just like we are breathing, is my nature. Is not at all connected with that other person, whether he is nice to me, whether he is cheating me, whether he is helping me. I am like this. Karuna Rasa Sagaram. So, Sthanabara Daram Madhya Pattabandha Vaditriya is meaning is, what is the Upasaka's Lakshya? To keep your ego, power, hunger to the most minimum as far as possible. Pray to Mother. She'll give you live examples where you can excel and show your supremacy in this. Pass her test. And second one is, keep your compassion towards everything around you, the highest. Okay? And Bhanda Putra Badodipta Bala Vikamanandita. One more line. I'm not going in order. Whatever Amma said, and all the Rakshas Samhara. Even in Chandi Path also, every day we recite Chandi Path. First is Madhukaidaba. Second is Mahishasura, Dhumalochana, Chendamunda, Raktabija, Shumbanishumba. That is the order in which the Asuras are killed. What is the order? Our nature, whatever the qualities we have, they have been compared to the demons in the story. Chendamunda, Madhu Kaitaba. Madhu, I am supreme. I have this job. I have this money. I have this house. Madhu. Kaitaba. Fit for nothing. Life is useless. I am not lucky. These two are extremes. And this is Rakshasa. So like that, all the Rakshasa are these qualities only. Whenever I have a chance to explain Chandi Path, then we can take up that. Here, Bhanda is the name of the demon. What is the meaning of Bhanda? Every name should have a meaning. When I keep the name of Lakshmi, I should not manifest wrong things in my mind because I am Lakshmi. Lakshmi and పేరు పెట్టుకుని ఎప్పుడు దరిద్రమైన ఆలోచనలో ఉంటాయి, ఇంకా లక్ష్మి ఎందుకు? So your name will give a responsibility. That's why you should keep yourself name highest order. So whenever somebody is calling you, many people call me Guru Karunamaya. Okay, it's actually a thorn of crown of thorns on my head. So when they call Guru Karunamaya, I can't have anger on them, right? Occasionally I can have, but I can't continue to have because they say Karunamaya, Karunamaya. I have to be Karunamaya. So the name gives you a responsibility. So you need to put your children's name with a suggestive meaning. This is how you need to. Shashwat Datta, that's my grandson's name. Shashwat Datta. That means permanently you surrender yourself to the God. No wonder because of that name, that young boy is so, not because he is my grandson. The young boy is so spiritual. And his sister's name is Upasini Datta. See what a beautiful name their guru has given, Upasini. She is also very spiritual. So similarly, that is on the positive side. Here, this fellow's name is Bhanda, which Sanskrit name is shameless. If we are behaving shameless, that itself is a demon quality. If you are lying shamelessly, you are at home, the phone rings. Oh, Again, Avinash, tell him I'm busy. And daddy is busy, he's not there. Shameless. Banda. This daddy is a banda. You have money in your pocket. Somebody asks, can you please give me? No, I don't have. Shameless. Banda. So many shameless entities are there. So many bandas are there in this body. This banda quality will affect the six enemies in us. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Madamatsarya. And these six enemies in turn will affect the Pancha Indriyas. And 6 times 5 is 30. Is 30 are Bhandaputra. These are Vikaras. What is Vikara in English? Vikaras is malfunctions in the character. You are not fit for a human being. That kind of attitude will develop. These 30 demon qualities in us, which have been developed because of our shameless attitude we follow in the life, that can be controlled by reciting Bala Mantram. That is why she says, Bhandaputra Vadodyukta Bala Vikamananta. She said the secret how to control these six enemies. Bala Mantram. What is Bala Mantram? Aim Klim Sauhu Sauhu Klim Aim. Aim Klim Sauhu Sauhu Klim Aim. That's why previously we used to put 6 lakhs minimum to go to module 5 and 6. People, because that much energy is necessary to control this anger lust. People say, oh my God, 6 lakhs I can't do. What to do? At least they have to go forward. We reduced it to 1 lakh. 1 lakh is also difficult. Who can save? So the Bala Mantram, which works on the Swadhisthana Chakram, which is or the Bala Subramanyam, Om Threem Reem Gleem Aim Saum Saravana Bhavaya. Both these mantras you need to take Diksha from a Guru and recite continuously. 100% they will be controlling your senses and your 6 enemies. There is no doubt about that. The more you recite, the more. You may shout. At the same time, you don't keep the vengeance. You don't keep the hatred. You're always to yourself. You're the same old peaceful personality. Bandaputra Vadodukta Bala Vikamanandita. And then the next line is a strange line. Sarvajna Sandra Karuna. This is where what we do in our life is totally different from what we pray and what we address in our life. Let us take Lalitha Sahasranama again. First ma. We say, Sri Mata Sri Maharajni Srimat Simhathanetrim. In the last satsang, we told what is the Sri Mata? I am the mother who is born for you only to view auspiciousness. As a mother who will wake you up when you are sleeping and feed, even though you are not crying, but because that milk is necessary for you. But when you cry for an ice cream, when you are having fever, the ice cream is not good for you. Even if you cry, I won't give. That's what is happening in the jivas. Which is not good, mother is not giving. And we cry and cry and cry and cry. When we understand that mother is knowing better than us, still we say Sri Mata. Ambiguity, right? We're cheating ourselves. In the same way, before puja, that's why I say in Sri Vidya, never tell your gotra, your name. Of course, occasionally you can say, when you have a problem, definitely you have to add some extra masala to your prayer, just to keep your mind happy. Whether you add or not, that will be solved. That's a different thing. But normally, in every puja, don't say the desire again and again, because you are addressing mother as Sarvajna. I'm saying, you know better than me. You know who am I. What karma I have done before. What I have done yesterday, I don't know. I'm 70. I'm forgetting. How many of you remember what you have done at the age of 12? You don't know. So when I don't know what I have done in this life, how can I remember what I have done in last previous births, which are having a connection to my what is happening in this life? You know better than me. That's why I don't complain about what is happening in my life, because you are Sarvajna. You know me, you know what you want, you know what I need to do to get what I want. I just surrender. Lavakkuddele the dhairyam vilolambaya neeve tappa nitapparam berungan kavave sanrakshimbu madratmaga. Gajendra Moksham. I'm helpless. I surrender myself. Surrender means no other action except prayer. That is surrender. Prayer and backup plan is not surrender. Right? We always do. The person is in ICU. Okay? They pray. And the backup plan will be there. I'm not saying don't give medicine. Medicine you give, but don't get scared by the reports. Keep your belief on God. That's why it says, Sarvajna. When you address her as Sarvajna, you surrender completely, saying that you know better than me. And then the next one, Sandra Karuna. That means whatever that is happening in my life is only your blessing. You are a Anugraha Surupam, not a Agraha Surupam. There is no Agraha in her dictionary. Only on demons she'll show Agraha, that too with purpose. She drinks wine to kill Mahishasura. That kind of demon. We are not demons. We are just human beings, maybe influenced by mind. Why should she show anger on us? No way she can show anger. We are normal human beings, influenced by mind. Of course, definitely. But we are not equal to Mahishasura, except for exceptional cases that may be the fact. So, whatever happens, like I said, if you get a job, very good. You have money to buy a house like this. If you lose a job, very good. You have time to do the puja. That's why I told in one of the videos, I lost my job in Boston 5 days before the Navaratris. To be frank with you, I was so happy. So I don't need to apply leave for Navaratris. At that time, we don't have money. We went into the basement of another person, requested them, carried my ambal. In the basement, me and my wife lived. And we were doing pujas, requesting them to prepare prasadam. You know how hard it is to be in another basement and request them for everything. Scared to ask. Seventh day, I receive a call from Epsilon company. You have an interview tomorrow. Can you please attend? Normally, any person will think, oh, my pujas have worked. Let me go for interview. But because of her grace, my reply was, I'm sorry, I'm in spiritual retreat. Wait for 3 more days if you can, then I can come after the 4th day. Namaste. Everybody thought I lost my balance of mind. At that time, peak actually, there's no, very hard to get a job. And the 11th day, I get a call. Suba, that my name is at that time Subba Rao. They call me Suba. Suba, you're selected. You can go directly to the HR, because the way you replied, that shows the confidence you have on the subject, which is actually zero here. Her karuna made that person think about me like that. And I got the job. Of course, again, with her karuna, I was able to manage everything. The one who taken the job in the previous Johnson & Johnson company is mother. The one, because she has to give me this experience of her in these 10 days. Within 10 days, I got a new job. Much higher salary than that. What more you can't? Sarvajna Sandra Karuna. So when you surrender, that you know very well, everything that happens in your life becomes an anugraha. You will feel that it is an anugraha. And what will be your mentality? Samanadhikavajjita. You don't get elated by something very bright happening in your. Of course, there'll be happiness. I'm not saying we are saints. Tell me. But you don't forget yourself totally. Forget mother. That kind of attitude. At the same time, you don't feel supreme when compared to others. You don't get depressed. Normal. It's okay. No. When I lost my job, I was happy that I'm doing sadhana. When I got my job, I'm happy I got something to feed my children. That is Sarvajna Sandharkarna. So two qualities, don't forget, Upasakas, surrender completely unconditionally. Except in a critical situation, don't express your desire. No. Don't do pujas for promotion in a job, to get a better job, please. Having a job is our karuna. If you want to know what will happen if the karuna is not there, God. Because you wanted a better job, no? Unless you feel that this is better than having nothing, you won't feel. So, Sarvajna Sandharkarna Samanadhikavajjita is surrender unconditionally, and whatever that happens in our life is with a purpose. Brahat Karanam, they say, great purpose. What we are seeing is the immediate purpose. Because of we are misunderstanding the great universal mother. Let us not misunderstand. We can't digest the universal reason, great purpose, if she reveals. We don't have that bent of mind. So let us silently accept everything is a grace. This is a grace. Who will have this wonderful luxury, nice weather, sun is coming, and then nice food? Darakuna ituvanti seva. Anybody will get this kind of life? Feeling that is Sarvajna Sandra Karuna. Right? And then Dhyana Dhyatruddheya Rupa Dharma Vivajita. What you need to do, Upasana? Why mother is not being experienced by us? Even though we finish 1 lakh, 2 lakh, Ganapati, 6 lakh, Bala, 1 lakh, Shama. So many people, 7 lakhs Shyamas they have done. But still, externally, I'm sorry to say, there is no change. Why? Because this principle of Dhyana Dhyatru Deyarupa. Let me explain. The same words, I think the people have heard me telling the Telugu Satsang. You see what the difference between Telugu and here? It's totally somewhere going in a different direction. That is, she is speaking. Dhyana Dhyatru Rupa. In the spiritual world, 3. Always 3. Only one is truth, Bindu. It became triangle in the Sri Yantra. 3. Me and the God. The third dimension we always forget, the world, which is separating me from the God. If the world is not there, this fellow will unite with that. So don't complain, oh my God, Mama, I want to merge with you. Remove the world, which is a creation of the mind. For that only you do the japa. Not to please Guru, not to go to module 3 and 4, module 5 and 6. Just to remove the world which is created by your own mind, which is separating you from the mother who has created you. You understand that? The 3 dimensions are coming because of the third dimension, which is the world. And the 3 here, Dhyana Dhyatru Deya Rupa. Dhyana Dhyatru Deya Rupa. This karma, doing a japam is also karma. This karma is coming because I feel I am separate from the mother. I want to unite with the mother. Mother is where? Antar bahidya tattarvam yapyanarayana stita. He told number of times, I'm inside you. Hamsa dhulika talpaya namaha. Hamsa hamsaya vidmahe paramahamsaya dhimahi. Tanno hamsa prachodayat. Hamsa. Tak, 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 tak. Every time she goes inside, thinking that there'll be space for here to have full project, company, money, husband, wife, children, desires. House full. Out. Again in. Out. How many times in making entries like this through the breath? This is the Vedantic meaning of the breath. So, what she says is, you do such kind of japam. That means intense japam. It's not like 10 hour, 1 hour japam, 2 hour japam. Sadhanamasmaranam. As I told you, every time, even if you get 2 minutes time, that's all. Any 1 second, 1 minute time, you just fill up that. Filling the gaps in your life will save you. If you do that kind of intense sadhana, and you're eating, you are doing naivedyam, and you're speaking akara, adikshakara, and the matrugavarna rupani. If you do that, then this mantra will disappear. You and the mother. You don't need a mantra after that. Then finally, at one stage, you will disappear. Then, Unnadanta talli rupam annabhavamu kalugagane. Unnadanta talli rupam annabhavamu kalugagane. Premarasamu pongi porlene. O Guru Deva Karunato Yadanindi Poyene. I'm sorry, Telugu. And what will happen? Whatever I'm seeing is the form of mother. Unnadanta talli rupam. Talli means mother. And I have that feeling, Premarasamu pongi poralene, unconditional love springs up from you like a universal mother with fully grown breasts of nourishment, eager to nourish the entire world. Karunato yadanindi poyene. We are walking on the streets in India. Have you any time, of course, now I'm not blaming everybody, have you any time focused on the fellow who is sleeping in the bus stand and feel pity on him and pray to mother, what karma he has done, please forgive him, do something to him, and spend your time of upasana for that fellow, Sandra Karuna. Are you doing that? Try that. That is upasana. So, dhyana dhyatsude rupa, you merge with what you see, dhyana dhyatsude rupa, dharma adharma vivajita. Then what will happen is, you follow only dharma. Getting up early in the morning is my dharma, because I need to say welcome to the sun god, who is also one of the 3 forms of mother. Sun, moon, fire. In the morning I see her as sun. In the evening, I see her as moon. When I'm lighting my lamp in my puja room, I see her as Agni. So close to me, I cannot miss. I don't need to run to the puja room to see her. Look at the sky. She is there. In the night, in the daytime. Light the matchstick, in that fire she is there. Fire of knowledge. Fire of digestion, fire of desire. Where she is not, when this fellow leaves the body, funeral pyre. In that also she is there. So, I follow the dharma to welcome her in the morning. But I don't blame the other people who will not be able to get up in the morning in my family. Oh, I bhakti ledandi, avadi bhakti ledandi. I don't need to come in. I follow dharma. Adharma vivajita. I will not comment and waste my time and energy on commenting about those things which are happening, which are seeming to be adharma because of my mind. But in her mind, there is no dharma, there is no adharma, it's only an action. Stealing is adharma for you. For the thief, it is the dharma. Is it not? So there is a lot of difference. The thief will think my son should be a big thief like me. His desire. Dharma for him. So, dhyana dhyatrude rupa dharma, dharma viveditam. Then, Brahma Gididani Varnashrama Vidhayini. There's one more line. We all know the universe and how we came silent. Om sound, all the different sound mantras, Panchabhutas, earth, water, fire, air, ether, Pancha Indriyas, Manas, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara, this Swarupa has come. But in between, to get this beautiful form of human being, I might have gone through so many other forms, like from Om to an animal or a bird. I don't have memory. But she says, my child, all these are my children. I say a number of times, the mosquito which is roaming around you may be your sister in your last birth to say hello to you, and you are killing her mercilessly. What kind of sadist you are? Did she hurt you? It's fear. If you have trust on me, you don't have fear. I don't have fear. You may feel I'm gone mad, dengue fever, all this, no. Fortunately, touch wood, I don't get fever at all. I told you a number of times I prayed in my childhood, give me some fever at least for 10 days so that I can be admitted in a hospital. People can bring me some foods. That was my prayer in my childhood. Sorry, your guru is like that. Only once she has agreed and gave me double typhoid. Never I prayed like that. That's enough. After that, I don't get fever. Why should you fear when she is there with you? मैं हूं ना. So, says, Brahmagididani. All these creatures, she is the mother. We are all big family. I'm only focused on my small family, husband and wife and 2 children. That's why I'm forgetting about the universal family, at least the human race. Leave alone the animals and birds and insects. To come to that stage, so many other janmas. At least human race have pity on the other people, because they are our family. Expand your family. This is your family now. Mooladhara Swadhisthana, Mooladhara Swadhisthana, Mooladhara Swadhisthana. Cross this power hunger of Manipura. Come to Anahata. Open your heart like Hanuman. Experience the universal love. Then your family increases. Then you know what is Brahmagididani. That's why in the Telugu Satsang also told, every day you feed a bird. Make a point. Just put some grains to the bird or some idli to a crow. And feed an animal, a dog, a cow. Feed a human being. You need to, because you are in the society. This is dharmam as a human being. As a selfish person, we are becoming demons. How much money you need? Tell me. How many thousands of pounds or dollars? Is the limit? So, anyways, Amma stopped me some statement coming in the public. So she protected me from saying that. So, Abrahmagiridanni Varnashrama Vidhayini. Varna. Chatur Varnas are there. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Unfortunately, these four words are misunderstood as caste. This is not caste. This is the lifestyle. Because in a big company, there is sales department, there is production department, there is R&D department. R&D department is Brahman. Researching. Sales department is Vaishya. Production department is Sudra. Manager is Kshatriya. In a department company, these four varnas. This is not caste. It is a lifestyle. In my life, all the four varnas I come across were a complete Chaturvanda Swarupam Mahapurusha. Sahasrasirsha Purusha, Sahasraksha Sahasrapad. So, whatever lifestyle you have been given by mother, do justice to that. In my lifestyle, I need to get up early in the morning, do some austerities, not crave for money for my personal comfort, give priority to the public and in the form of public universal. That's my lifestyle. Other lifestyles are there. So that is Varna. Ashrama. Bala, Brahmachari, Bala, Yavana, Kaumara, these are dashas. Brahmachari Ashramam, Grihastha Ashramam, Vanaprastha Ashramam, Sannyasa Ashramam. So when you are a Grihastha, married person, you need to do justice to that Grihastha ashram. Otherwise, don't marry. Mithun. Only when you make a promise that you are going to do justice to that Grihastha ashram, marry and have children. Don't bring the other creature into the world unnecessarily when you are not designed to take care. But she is giving everything. Varnasam Vidhayini, Vidhi. That means whatever you have done in the past karmas, that is coming to you in the form of family to you. Accept it gleefully. So follow the lifestyle in which you have been born, given to you, and also the ashrama stage of life which is given to you. And then Moola Prakriti Abhyakta, Abhyakta Vyakta Surupini. Moola Prakriti, the root, source, natural, is not created. Say, icon, I'm creating. Lakshmi. Can you imagine Lakshmi with a Veena? When Veena comes, Saraswati. Mind. Can you have Lakshmi with a Trishulam? No. That is only for Shiva. So, unfortunately or fortunately, we have certain concept of, but this is natural. Vyakta, Moola Prakriti, Abhyakta. What is Moola Prakriti? The Moolam, the root source for this is Abhyakta. That is my root nature. Prakriti means also nature. Natural instinct is joy. Do you remember your days of small baby? For that only you have grandchildren and children. When I'm looking at my grandchildren, I remember maybe I was also like this, doing like this and smiling purposelessly, reasonless joy, purposeless action. Is she doing some exercise, gym or them? When I grow like this, I go gym to reduce my body. But what gym is that baby doing? Naturally, Prakriti. What joy she is getting? Naturally, joy. This is my natural quality is joy. In fact, I was born out of joy between my parents. I should not forget. That is Abhyaktam. Can I show this is my joy in my body? I can say this is my thumb. Show me your joy. Can you show? Abhyakta. So your Mula Prakriti is Avyakta, not revealed, not transparent. But sometimes Vyakta Srupani, sometimes it is also transparent through your children, to your family members, to your fellow society. Somebody says, "Oh, Vasudha, you are a great cook, wonderful joy." Joy. Because your Ananda was expressed through that Vyaktam. But actually, the Moola Anandam Vasudha has got is Avyakta. Focus on that Avyakta first. That's why she says Moola Prakriti Avyakta. This is the priority. Don't focus on the Vyakta Surupam, external joy. Avyakta Surupam, that you focus. Moola Prakriti Avyakta, Vyakta Vyakta Surupani. That is where all the people who spend some quality time or some time in the puja room and behave strangely outside need to learn. Rupani is God. I do agree. She can come in any form. My guru says mostly they are leakage of memory. Lakshmi means you have to have lotus only. Because you have seen Lakshmi only like that. Lakshmi means costly saree. You can't see Lakshmi with torn saree. Yes or no? Leakage of memory. But suppose Lakshmi comes in a form which you have not seen any time, and you realize that it's Lakshmi beyond the form, that is vision. Avyakta. Moola Prakriti Avyakta, Vyakta Vyakta Swarupani. And then it says, when you go to that extent of upasana, what will happen? The secret instruction. You need to check. That's why I say, when you do a upasana, always check on yourself, not on the count of japam. Always check how you are transformed. Even now, when Ushamma says, Ushamma calls me Guruji only. Guruji, your anger is going high. Try to reduce. There are small disciples. They'll think, yeah, I need to reduce. Why should I react? There is a check for everybody. Even Rama was crying when Sita was abducted by Ravana. Lakshmana says, Rama, what is this? You can't cry. Ye shobha nahi deti. Crying like this is not good for you. Lakshmana is telling Rama. That means at one point you have to learn the Vyakta Surupam. Suppose your son or daughter says, Mom, why are you shouting? You said you should not show. Keep quiet. You can't talk. That's what we say, right? Suppress that mother who is coming in the form of your child. You say, Vyakta Surupani, accept that. Oh, I'm sorry. You are coming to me in the form of a daughter or son. I'm sorry. I will not do that. Try that. It will do a lot of good. Moola Prakriti Avyakta Vyakta Vyaktasoni. Then what will happen? Vyapini Vividhakara. Then you actually, in Hanuman Ashtotram, there's a Srunkala Bandha Mochakaya Namaha. Karagraha Vimoktre Namaha. Srunkala Bandha Mochakaya Namaha. Sagarottarakaya Namaha. Prajnaya Namaha. Ramadutaya Namaha. These four words you should not forget. Karagraha Vimokdaya Namaha. We are all caught in this prison, this jiva. Hanuma, not that monkey god. Forget that monkey, everything. Bhakti. Dashoham Kosalendrasya. Rama, 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 Rama. You know the Neem Karoli Baba? Anybody knows about him? Allahabad? From the childhood, only people know him saying Rama, 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 Rama. Nothing else. Can you ever imagine a life like that? This is avataram of Hanuma. So Hanuma is not a form, it's a bhakti, devotion. Karagraha Vimoktre Namaha. He'll release you from this cage. Srinkarabandha Mochakaya Namaha. Passion. We are tying ourselves. Yamadharmaraja won't need to pull the noose. We have tied our noose. He'll just come and say like this, that's it, like this. Very easy. Srinkarabandha Sagarottarakaya Namaha. The great ocean of samsara. Only Hanuma can. Sajnaya Namaha. He gives great. So if you see the inner meanings of any Ashtotram, they always have an instruction to your life. Not only Lalitha Sahasranama, anything you go deep into that. So, Moola Prakriti Abhyakta Yakta Abhyakta Supani Vyapani Vividhakara, then you will see Goddess Mother in everything. You don't waste flowers. If you are plucking a flower, you need to put that at the feet of Mother. Even though it falls on the ground because of your negligence, don't punish that flower and make that birth useless. Take it and put it at the Mother's feet and say, punish me for my sin if it is a sin, but please give moksha to this flower, because I am seeing Mother even in the flower. This is Vividhakara. I have that. Even now, I won't look at the whatever it comes. Only the bud I will just make it just to give me some direction. That's all. Whatever that means. Vividhakara, Vidya, Avidya Surupani. I may be learned, but there may be unpad. There may be people who are totally materialistic. I cannot hate them. I cannot pinpoint them. That is Avidya. That is also the same word they are saying. Vidya, Avidya. Punya, Apunya. Savya, Apasavya. He is not doing another word again. Vidya, Vidya Sarupani. Please bless me with Vidya. And also please bless me with that Vidya where I will not waste my time and energy pointing out that so-called Avidya in the world. So-called. There is no Avidya. It is a kind of knowledge. That's all. To say Avidya, same Avidya you are having at the primitive age where we are putting two stones together, scrapping for fire. Don't forget, we are the same Avidya Surupam. After so many births, we have come to AI, artificial intelligence. But for that doesn't mean that this is Avidya. Avidya only gave me Vidya. So, Vidya, Vidya Surupani. So, Moola Prakriti Abhyakta, Vidya, Abhyakta, Abhyakta Surupani, Vyapani Vividhakara, Vidya, Vidya Surupani. After that, am I crossing my time? Yes. Yeah. I stopped the Telugu Satsang at this point. The two lines are there. Aprameya Saprakasa, Kula Kundalaya, Kodamaga Tapasita. Of course, the Telugu people will pounce on me if I tell the meaning to you. I'll just keep it. Hopefully, in another 15 days or 1 month, I have decided, one good news is I have decided to spend most of my time in satsang and pujas for public. When I come back to India, there will be many pujas for public in future, not just workshops. And coming back to the Kanchipuram Peetam, all those people who are watching the YouTube, I don't know how many people you know, we have acquired land of 9 acres in Kanchipuram for construction of a university-like thing where you can come, learn, practice, experience, and rejuvenate yourself. Unfortunately, we don't have that financial, what you call, source or whatever it may be, to complete the entire project in one phase. We divide it into 3 phases. We already explained in the last way. But now, the good news is we are going to start the compound wall in April. That's the first step we are moving. And also along with that, we are going to construct servant quarters and one or two buildings for our stay, and one 5 or 6 rooms for the people who come from other places to stay. But a long way to go. The Peetham alone costs about 8 crores. That's a budget they have provided. Now we are going to reduce that to half of the size so that at least we can do something, because we don't have that kind of money with us. Anybody who knows them philanthropists, any big companies who can spare their CSR funds to us, please come to our help and see that this project is moved forward. Right now, with what we have, we are only constructing the compound wall and waiting for her grace through any of the people like you. So, April 8th is Ugadi. Again, even if I don't meet you before, on April 8th, I'm going to have a satsang with Ugadi, the new calendar, astrological feature, how our life will be in the next 12 months. Let's hope everything is best. Whatever happens, Samasa, Sarvajna, Sandrakarna, whatever happens, that's our grace. So at that time, after that, we are going to do some Bhumi Puja. We'll send you invitation. All the Upasakas, at least do me the favor, come to Kanchipuram, do Ganapatharpana, spiritually help us, spiritual energy. That's what I require. Even though it costs you something to come from in India, wherever place you are, spend 2 or 3 days there, do Tarpana, Yantra Puja, Homa, participate, and maybe that energy she requires. So, other than that, we are meeting architect again to see the other alternative to reduce the cost. In the meantime, once again, all the Devadutas, Avadutas or Devadutas who are working on getting the funds for the project, please again work vigorously to get some funds. Without that, it's very difficult for a single person to complete the project. All the newcomers also try to see the genuinity in this. Definitely, there won't be any charges for any puja. We are written in the bylaws in our organization. Whether I am here or not, no money will be charged for any puja done in this Peetham. That's for sure. So, with that, and also this knowledge is open to anybody, irrespective of caste, creed, and if you don't have money, we'll teach you free. If you have money, we'll happy to if you share with us so that we can distribute to the people. That's how the principle of Sri Vidya Learning Center on which it runs. So with this small words, I take leave of you. Probably I'll meet again on the 8th of April with a new um, hopes of the next Telugu New Year. New Year's, any 12 months is a new year. So we just take a break at 7th of April, start a new fresh with the Telugu month, because I'm your guru is basically from Andhra Pradesh. You have to follow your guru whether you like it or not. So that is our new year. I'll meet again and give you a fresh update after meeting the architect, and also a fresh Lalitha Sahasranama Satsang on 8th of April. Sri Matre Namaha.